Okay, this is going to be the final example. We have 2, 7, 3, 2, 4, 5, 10, 1, 11, 11. Let's go ahead and plot these points and see what we got. And just remember, we're going to be drawing a curve of best fit this time, not a line of best fit. Okay, here we have our chart plotted, and as we can see, there's really no curve of best fit for this particular plot. Now we could draw some kind of weird curve, as some of you were doing in class, but it's definitely not exponential, it's definitely not quadratic, it's definitely not a line. So for this one, since there is no correlation, that's too thick. Since there is no correlation, there's no curve. Right out of room there. We'll just write correlate. No correlation, we'll just say no curve of best fit, or at least not an exponential, quadratic, or linear. So that's going to be it for this lesson. One more thing I did want to point out from some of the other examples we were doing, like for example, number 3. It not only is a linear correlation, but it's also positive. So for each of these, if you want to just go back through these examples, it's still going to have a positive or negative correlation for the most part, even if it's exponential or quadratic. For example, example 2, we had an exponential, and since the graph is going up the whole time, we can say that it has a positive correlation with an exponential relationship. And then going back to our first example, I want to mention this real quick. We had a quadratic relationship, right? And that was definitely true. It also has a correlation as well. It mostly goes up, okay? Not always. It starts by going down, but it does mostly go up. And because of that, we can say not only does it have a quadratic relationship, but it has a positive correlation. So you can have both. You can have both a relationship and a correlation. And on the worksheet, you're going to see both of those.